Apple announced and introduced tons of new software updates during their first ever online WWDC, and the presentation is amazing. The use of drone going through Apple's spaceship campus is breathtaking. I know we are all used to the past livestream WWDC, but due to the global pandemic, everyone is stuck at home. So a change of pace is quite refreshing. My main Apple device is my iPhone and my iPad Pro. So it is quite obvious that my main interest on this event is the new iOS 14. And man, Apple changed quite a lot this year, and more noticeable is the home screen. Since this video is recorded a few days after the announcement, I will breeze through some of the main features of iOS 14 and share some of my thoughts and how will this affect my daily use. Perhaps you have the same concern as me. Let's dive in. First off, I would like to give Apple a round of applause. Look at the list. Even the iPhone 6s back in 2015 is still supported. So every iPhone and iPad that support iOS 13 will be able to update to the latest iOS when it launched in fall 2020, or a public beta sometime around July if you can't wait to try out some of the new features. The most drastic change to iOS 14 will be the home screen, and I have to talk about it. I have to confess, I spent a lot of time customizing my home screen the way I like it. From the arrangement of each app icon to color matching, shout out to subreddit iOS Setup, as I gained a lot of inspiration from scrolling through all those nicely arranged home screen. So, with the introduction of Widget into the home screen, the arrangement has to be redone. It is not as bad, as it gives us a lot more choice on customizing our home screen, especially with a smart stack. That will change the widget to suit your daily routine, but how well will this predict my routine is yet to be seen, and I am quite looking forward to it, as it will breathe some new life to my iPhone home screen full of app icon. To carry out this new widget feature, you could change the size of the widget to customize the amount of info you wish to present, and I do think this will change the way people use their iPhone. And this will be especially true with iPad larger screen. With an iPad larger screen release date, all those wasted space between the icon will be filled with large widget. It will really be a joy to look at it and will really enhance our experience using the iPad Pro. But as a day of recording, the ability to move the widget around the home screen of iPad is currently not available. Widget is still limited to the side of the iPad, but I do hope it will change in the coming update, especially during the public beta. And next, the app tray. Nope, not interested. It is just an automated step to categorize all apps that are currently in your home screen, and I already did just that. But it will be especially useful if you do not have the time to organize your home screen. Next up will be a non-intrusive pop-up compact call. This is quite a huge upgrade for me, and will cut down lots of frustration. Everyone will have this kind of situation. Imagine you are enjoying a movie or playing an intense game of Minecraft. Suddenly, BAM! You get a call. All those immersion, gone. And when you pick up the call, you will most likely not be in a good mood, and this will lead to argument. And you get the idea. This feature could save the relationship between you and the caller. Magical. Jokes aside, Apple should implement this years ago, but better late than never, right? Speaking of immersion, search is now universal, and it is not a full-size experience, just like a Mac, and it brings the iPad experience much closer to a Mac. So the iPad is one step closer to being a full-fledged computer for everyone. Picture-in-Picture have been in iPadOS 13 for some time, and it makes its way to iPhone in iOS 14. And this will make multitasking on the iPhone a more realistic option. One of the more exciting features on iOS 14 is the ability to string the video call to picture-in-picture and continue your work. You could now having a video call while performing your own tasks, such as browsing the web or replying an email, just in time, as the usage of video call is rising, while everyone is working from home. Sticking with a non-full screen experience, Siri now does not take over the whole screen and have 20 times more facts than 3 years ago. But these facts are yet to be seen, and I will test it out when the public beta release and compare it to Google Assistant. Subscribe so that you could be notified whenever I release a video. Those new features introduced in messaging apps does not interest me much, as friends and family surrounding me are not much of an Apple user. and we mostly use WhatsApp or Line for instant messaging. So this new feature does not benefit users like me. But features such as pinned conversation, mention, and inline reply is much welcome. The new translation app will be extremely useful, and the good news is it's an offline translator. You could enable automatic detection mode, so a multi-language speaker will find it quite useful. One major improvement for iPadOS 14 is Scribble. With this, we could do something like scratch to delete, circle to select, and more. All of these features will make the Apple Pencil more powerful and add further value to an already powerful accessory. There are a lot of new features introduced by iOS 14 and iPadOS 14, but these are just some of the new features that excite me personally. Ah yes, one more thing. Do you know iOS 14 allows us to change the default browser and email client? Took them long enough. You could find the full list of new features on Apple website. And again, you could try out all these new features when Apple releases its private beta sometime in July. But proceed at your own risk, as there might be a lot of bugs during the beta. And it is quite normal that your favorite apps won't support iOS 14 right away. And that's it. Which new feature that you are most excited for? Leave a comment down below. Like and subscribe if you found my content helpful. And thanks for watching. Ciao!